Hi everyone, I'm Faye. Welcome to another episode of Korean Beauty Product of the Week. Now, this is very late. It should have been up like 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry for that. I have not been well. I'm still not very well, which is why I am wearing this ridiculously fluffy jumper. But never mind. I'm alright. Let's get on with it. So today I'm going to be talking about sunscreen. Now, sunscreen is one of those things that we all know is important. It's important to protect against skin cancer, and it also prevents lines forming. It helps prevent hyperpigmentation issues like sunspots. So, you know, we're all aware that it's a really good thing that we should be wearing. However, a lot of us don't. And I think there are some good reasons why people don't want to wear sunscreen. It can be too thick, it can be sticky, it can give you a white cast. And I think the main reason that I used to not wear sunscreen, and a lot of people don't wear sunscreen, is that it can block your pores and cause breakouts. And nobody wants their sun cream to be causing them to have spots and blemishes. So today I'm going to talk about a couple of Korean sunscreens that I love that don't cause me any problems. Now, I have sensitive skin, I have acne prone skin, I'm sort of right now dry to sort of more combination. I used to be very dry, but I have migraines and it meant that I had to change my contraceptive pill. And since I've changed it, I've been getting oilier. So I'm not really sure what's going on with my skin right now. But these sunscreens are still working for me despite the chaos that is happening. So let's jump in. The first sunscreen I'm going to talk about is this one from CosRx. It is the Aloe Soothing Sun Cream. And you can see that it has an SPF of 50 and a PA++ rating. Now, if you're not familiar with the PA system of rating sunscreens, that might be because you're in somewhere like the UK, like I am, where a lot of sunscreens are referred to as broad spectrum and only SPF is written on the bottle. Now, that's because there are two types of UV light, right? So SPF protects against UVB light. UVB light is the kind of ultraviolet light that causes skin cancer. So that's why often SPF is prioritised on the bottle. The PA rating refers to UVA light. Now, UVA light is not associated so much with skin cancer, but it is associated with wrinkles and pigmentation. So you will often see Korean sunscreens specify the SPF and then the PA. And the PA rating, it works on a plus system, so the more pluses there are, the higher the protection. Like I said, UK, you might just see SPF and then broad spectrum. The broad spectrum label means that it does protect against UVA. So what I absolutely love about this sunscreen is that I can just use it in place of a moisturiser. It's really hydrating, it's really smooth. I mean, the aloe ingredient is there to be a hydrating ingredient. And it's not something where I have to put moisturiser on and then put the sunscreen on top. The sunscreen sort of just sinks right in. It's like your skin just drinks up the moisture that's in it, and it works as a really, really lovely daytime moisturiser. Now, this product here contains both chemical sunscreens and physical sunscreen to give you like a very, very broad and effective protection. Now, the sunscreen that's in here is titanium dioxide. This is a product that can cause a white cast. What you usually find with a white cast is when you look at the ingredients, it will have physical sunblocks like titanium or zinc. But despite this having a physical sunblock in it, I personally don't find that this gives me a white cast. Now, I am very pale, so if you have a deeper skin tone, maybe you will notice a white cast, but honestly, I do not notice anything. If I put a little bit on the back of my hand, you'll see what I mean. Now, as you can see, this is white when it comes out of the tube. But when I start to rub it in, let's put a bit on the face. Let's put a bit on the face. As I start to rub this into the skin, you'll notice that the white disappears and it just becomes clear, and you can't see any whiteness on this hand here. So you can see a nice hydrated finish, but it's not really sticky, it's not really thick, it's a really lovely consistency, and it doesn't make sort of my hair stick to my face or anything like that, which I hate. I hate when my hair sticks to my face. Now, this sunblock you can wear under makeup. Personally, I tend to use it on days when I'm not wearing makeup. Not because it doesn't apply well under makeup, but because I have another sunscreen, which I'm going to tell you about, which I prefer to use under makeup. So let's move on to that one. This one is a product by Iope. It is that UV Shield Sun Makeup Base. And as you can see, it actually says makeup base. So that's why I use this one under makeup, because it's advertised, and I think it does work as a sunscreen cum primer. Like, it does make my makeup adhere very well to my face. Now this has a similar rating. It's SPF 50+, PA++. No wait, SPF 50+. I mean, what kind of SPF does that mean? Like SPF 52? I don't know. But something above, slightly above SPF 50. Again, this is a product that contains titanium dioxide. And I think this must contain a bit more titanium dioxide than the other one, because this does give a slight white cast, and I will show you what I mean. It comes out a sort of pale pink colour, as you can see there. And when you rub it in, it does go a little bit white. So if I pop a bit here, hopefully you'll be able to see maybe that it looks a little bit white. I mean, it's not like it's super white. It's just a little bit white. And this slight whiteness effect is actually intentional. It says on the bottle, whitening effect. Now, all of us are probably wondering, like, why would you want a whitening effect? We don't want a white cast. Why would you do that? But this is a Korean product, and in Korea it's very popular to have pale skin. So you will see a lot of products that are labelled as lightening or brightening or whitening, and this shouldn't worry you, okay? It's not bleaching your skin. This is not a permanent effect. This is just a temporary effect. It's just giving slight paleness to the skin, but it will wash off when you take off the sunscreen. So don't worry about things that say whitening effect. It's a temporary thing. Now, I do like to use this under makeup. I think it works very well. Again, it's not sticky. I can feel this on my face now. It just feels like, you know, I've got a bit of a moisturiser on. It doesn't feel really thick or tacky. And, you know, you can see on my hand, it's not, you can't really see any whiteness. Although, again, if you have a deeper skin tone, you may notice a whiteness more. But, you know, I mean, if you're putting makeup on top of it, it doesn't really matter, I guess, if it's a little bit whitening. I mean, I certainly don't have any problems. Like I say, these cause me no problems. These do not make me oily, they do not make me break out. So really, there are good sun creams out there that will not give you breakouts. It's just a case of finding what's right for you. Now, these ones are right for me. I can't guarantee that they're going to work for you as well, because everyone's skin is different. But they're certainly good ones to try if you're looking for a high SPF sun cream that is going to work with sensitive and acne-prone skin. Now, even though this is Korean product of the week, I'm going to give an honourable mention to a non-Korean product. I'm going to talk to you about the Clinique City Block sun cream. Now, like I said, it's not Korean, but who cares? It's a good sun cream. Now, this comes in two variants. It comes in a light variant, the Sheer City Block, and this one, the Super City Block. Now, the Sheer City Block is SPF 25, and it only contains physical sunblock. So if you're someone who is sensitive or allergic to chemical sunscreens, because that can happen, I am myself allergic to some chemical sunscreens, this is a good one to try. The not this one, this is the super one, but the sheer one, the SPF 25 one, is specially formulated for sensitive skin, and it, like I said, only contains physical sunblock. Now, the super one contains, again, a mixture of chemical and physical sunblock to give it, you know, a more boosted... Oop, fly! This one contains a mixture of the two. But, again, even though it has titanium and zinc in it, it doesn't look white because it's got a tint in there to like counteract that effect. So if I put a little bit on a different part of my hand, you can see it's a sort of pale beigey colour. Now this really works very well for me because it's a tiny bit more, a tiny bit warmer and more tan than my natural sort of skin, face. What am I talking about? I'm like losing the plot. It's beige. It's very slightly darker than my skin tone and the skin on my face, because my skin on my face is less tan than the skin on my hand. And so this works really nicely for me if I'm going for a very sort of light, no makeup kind of look. Then this is the product I will go for because it just brightens the skin, it gives it a bit of a glow, it makes it look a bit healthier, and it warms up my complexion slightly, like a tinted moisturiser, but it doesn't look like you're wearing makeup, and that's what I really like. So let me just spread this out for you. It's got random different bits of sun cream on different parts of my face now, but never mind. You can see that as it rubs in, you get the slightly tinted effect. And it does have quite a dewy finish, but it does dry down after you've put it on. It does dry down a bit, not completely, but it does dry down a bit. Now, the disadvantage of this is it comes in one shade. I've never seen any other shades other than this one, this sort of light, sort of beigey colour. Now, this works perfectly for me, but obviously not everyone has my skin tone. So if you have much deeper skin, this is probably going to look weird on your skin, because even though it's very sheer, the tint is noticeable. And so if you're any deeper than, say, probably Southern European, like south of Spain, Italy, Greece, this is probably not going to work for you. So although I love it dearly, I have a long love affair with Clinique. It's like the first proper skincare I ever bought when I was about 13, 14 was from Clinique. So me and Clinique go way back. But, you know, I am aware that this product does have its limitations. And please, Clinique, come out with some deeper shades of this, just so that everyone can experience how good it is. Right, that's it. Please wear sun cream. That is the message of this video. There are sun creams out there that will not cause breakouts, that will not clog your pores. They do exist. Sometimes they can be hard to find, but hopefully these ones will work for you. You can try them, see what they're like. If you do, let me know. And yeah, the message of this video really is look for PA rating or broad spectrum, because skin cancer is one thing that's really, really important, but obviously this is a beauty video. So I also want to talk about wrinkles and sunspots, and that is UVA. And so it's really important to look out for either a PA rating or a broad spectrum label on your sun cream if you want your sunscreen to prevent the aging process. Right, I hope this was useful for you, gave you some ideas, and well, that's it. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.